And we're live. Hello, hi, welcome back. Today, we're going to play some more of the Outer Worlds 2. Was having a good time yesterday. Making our way through slowly but surely, but, you know, it's a long game.
Faction accessories. Do they make me look handsome or too handsome?
A little too handsome there, Moon Man. Just a little bit. Now, where did we leave? Ah, right. We were trying to pit everyone together so I can take them all. Oh, yes, we were trying to clear out cultists, that's right, and I kept dying. Needs to be another way. I didn't notice this other way yesterday. I feel like there we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Will they ever know? Or no?
Combatants observe. Enemy spotted.
My piety is the key.
Need long round. Oh, I don't have any explosives, actually. There goes that idea. 3 long round. Silent.
I'll handle this.
Well, I guess silence wasn't so helpful, now was it?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Can't attack what's not there. Standing by just to...
Sorry, no target. Can't. I can't kill it right now.
So far, this is working.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
You need to get down. You need to
Suture
get
me up. Would improve your odds.
dumbass.
Scoping out a hole.
Problem is, I can't really help you up.
Ooh, an enemy.
Down a little bit.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
I'll come back to life. See? Genius. And then they'll never know I was here. How could they know?
Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them. Combatant scan.
Well, this is no bueno.
Locator at ready status. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
There we go.
They're benumbed. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Thank you.
Combatant scan. I have a fix on their weaknesses. I'm ready. Mitigating the threat. Torpification in progress. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Is there he is. Tap. Tap.
I have a fix on their
Yep.
weaknesses. Mobilizing.
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Tap. 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 Time to run.
Target analyzed.
Lay down fire.
Adversary vulnerability. Investigating
Got one.
hostile intentions. Torpificator is
Hunting them down. Combatant scan.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Good job. Nice, so that only took one try this time, like, didn't even die. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I hit level 30, I'm gonna have so much money there. Oh, it's gonna be great. That was one of those perks when you think about it, it really wasn't so bad. Came out of it. A lot more long. Much crafting stuff. Another high security lock? Yeah. Well, I'd say we did a pretty good job taking care of the cultists. Other than the fact everyone else is. Leave anything behind, they're gonna think that the cultists took everything anyway. Darn. Now that safe wasn't very secure. Yeah, I don't think they made.
I've been so preoccupied with the impertinence of my slack-witted brethren, I've missed the answer right in front of me. Our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order.
Oh. That seems unlikely. Every last one of them seems to want to kill you.
Yes, but he's not like most of the fools we've been contending with. You know, I really should have seen the flaw in recruiting suggestible slackwits to our cause. But Severin is different. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that.
Never mind what? You can't just say something like that and expect me to ignore it.
Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. I should have been checking our comm devices, damn it. Well, I'll rectify that right now. I knew it! He wants to help me find out who's behind this. I sent a reply telling him to meet me here on Cloister. It's not too far and should be safe.
Okay. Thought I took the time to search this whole area then. Now. Tell her we've dealt with cultists. And get our prize XP. Hello. Right. Okay. Hello.
I always find I work best when undistracted. One could say I find the cultist at now. How might we be of use to one another?
Newton's clean, not a cultist, still alive over there.
You should have seen the entrails fly. It was glorious.
I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment passed. I'd hoped killing the cultists was its own reward. But you may also take this.
Nice.
You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you?
Sure. What is it?
One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it.
Give me just a second. What's the Hyperion Reticulum?
The web is an order-crafted network
Reticulum?
of information
Reticulum?
collection satellites. Our would-be protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here. Violence is likely, but perhaps you'll find an alternative.
Maybe. Not dying is my speciality.
Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
Okie dokie. Why does this say plus?
I look forward to the now. How might we be of use to one? I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation, but perhaps this will be illuminating in some fashion. Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry, research, in the same way that Cloister is a snowball, yes. I have no... If I had to dig for this, I generally prefer to keep discussion...
Oh, it wants me to search the area? Why? Hello.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Hello. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
Or convictions.
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
I've got time to kill. Hit me.
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
I have some personal issues I'm working.
Expand on that for me.
I like stealing things, and people seem to have a problem with that.
One day soon, you will evolve beyond an inappropriate attachment to material possessions, and at last be free to acquire that which most eludes you. Wisdom.
Why do I feel like I was just insulted?
A 24-hour period of self-reflection and circumspection is recommended after receiving your first conviction. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
Yes, as a matter of fact, but I'm still just getting a lay of the land.
I see. And what lucky department have you been apportioned to? Surely it must be one of the big three.
All of them, actually. Yep, Order just can't get enough of this brain of mine.
I'm sure. Once on a lab tray, even the most addled mind yields knowledge.
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of Order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth.
That's why I kept lying to her.
Appreciate that. I spent decades undercover with only self-affirmations to assuage my vacillating morale. Well,
You say so.
do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
Okay.
The answer is rooted in the science of how hot
Hello.
objects absorb and emit light,
Hello.
which answers the ancillary
Hello.
unknown green stars. To understand all of this, you must
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to CAF Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
You tell me about your colleague, Persephone Doyle. How do you like living in Lapis Gardens?
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring me after work hours.
I think she might.
Illicit? I'm not sure I understand your meaning.
He invited me to meet her at the park, but
Ooh, maybe she's interested in some scintillating conversation about garden planning. Anyway, I'd hate to waste any more of your free study period with my idle thoughts. Anything else I can help with?
all for now.
Infrared and have proper communication. As the stellar body
On a scale of 1 to 100, how pleased are you with the garden in its current state? Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest 10th integer.
So why are there no drinks?
What did she?
Really love to stay. Determining the remainder of your stay in the father's
Hello.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
A little bit.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Okay, sounds a little far-fetched. You have proof?
Recall what you have observed thus far. Isn't it strange how calm everyone is? The Order is in the middle of a war. A war, one might say, they are losing. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
I feel like you're
I'm
effective.
limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
Fine, but why would the Order want to do
Why
this?
would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. One could make that argument, and the Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate. But it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Make me
I
an offer.
represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
What happens if I hand over the sample?
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it Perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Okay. Kill the Oracle Laureate. Got it. Can I make it look like an accident?
What? No, absolutely not. To both suggestions. I'm asking you to be strategic, not homicidal. Pick his pocket if you must.
You just get the drug from the water
It's
supply.
too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible outside of work. I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier. And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win. You're back. Any luck with the sample? I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thought. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample.
Fair enough.
A second makeup exam will not be off, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now. Beginning fieldwork. Artifact unreachable. Contraption is beyond my purview.
Alright, well, pickpocketed him, thank you.
If only I could silence that thing.
Water treatment I go. Brought me up.
The Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning is currently off limits to non-essential order personnel.
I feel like I'm essential. Obvious. Oh.
Test your hypothesis elsewhere. Access is not granted. Off you go. Analyzing.
A trespassing a little. Ah, my back isn't so close. Liquid tracer. What's that? Hey, y'all.
Only I could silence that thing with a menacing stare. Nothing to do but stare at the noisemaker and wait for the time to be. Commotion ceased on its own.
How did your hypothesis about the flower?
Lot of space for refugees here. Guess the Order is more concerned with the idea of helping people than actually doing anything about it.
For the amount of carbon dioxide expelled from your mouth during these
Well, yeah, just the idea. Take long. Yeah, I can. So many. Way more heavy round. Okay. Oh.
I hope you have good news for me. I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
You're agreed to help me retrieve that satellite data sample.
You did sharpen my pencil, so I suppose sharpening yours is only fair. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. It's no guarantee, but at least they won't fire upon you on sight. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the Order, to be clear. Do we have an accord?
What are your plans for the data?
No doubt heard the phrase, knowledge is power. Sub Rosa benefits from all the knowledge it can acquire. I can tell you no more than that.
Very well.
We do work well. Return here when you have the data. I'll be waiting.
Bumping my hack up because I've ran into several situations where I've needed to hack through it. That being said,
Investigating phenomena.
security concerns. Hello.
Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Medic, please.
Coming back in here, I'm not fighting with him.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Terminating.
Enough shilly-shallying.
Stay hidden, we'll be okay. We'll never know.
Reacquiring target. Terminating unproductive activity.
Okay, all of you need to terminate your own
Reacquiring
productive.
target.
Deactivation.
Okay, they're not happy. The incognito. Let's leave before they get any more angry. Perfect. Yes, we need to be able to lie through stuff. Okay. Oh wow, we have basically companion quests for everyone right now. Back to Eden, where it all began. I mean, I feel like I already should have been able to just walk up here, but I guess we'll see. See if we get shot on sight or what. Hello.
What fortune! Our technician manifest. Halt there. You match the description of the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting, but as they say,
You got a weird
assumptions
haircut.
made, our mistakes readied. Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you.
Lie, no time. If I don't get to work, the whole reticulum could corrupt and dismantle.
What? Spare me your technical argot and hop to it then! Finished already?
Yep. All done. Well, that was easy. Hopefully they're not still mad at me.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Talking about me jumping off of there? That's just the thing I do. What do you mean?
No legitimate keycard, no entry. Internal records classify you a figure of ill repute, and with a significant backlog of fines.
What do you mean?
Allow me, child. I have a familiarity with order procedures. Such an unproductive misuse of time. I request we dispense with this matter in the interests of the equation and all who serve it.
But well, yes, quite right. The equation must take precedence. All charges shall hereby be purged from you and your companion's permanent record, to avoid further distraction.
Glad
That's
my
right.
decades wasted outwitting petty bureaucrats weren't utterly in vain. But let's not overplay that option.
Sweet. Hello.
People are gonna start to talk.
That data.
Aren't you reliable? I just need there. All done. Thank you ever so much. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
That's all for now. And I'm back.
I look forward to the reclamation now. How might we...
Crash satellite found.
Yes. Excellent. Take that, reductionists. Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have... Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
I think I've more than proven myself. Can I meet with the presiding bishop now?
I must admit I first had doubts, due to your association with a cultist. But yes, you've earned not only my trust, but the Order's as well. I hope you'll continue working with us. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
Hello.
Good to see you again. I had hoped we could speak earlier, but no matter. A little time remains. You are a crucial variable in the solution to a critical problem. Since the unfortunate end of the peace talks, Gertie and I have kept in communication, and we believe it is still possible to get the Order and Auntie's Choice to work together. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do, For yourself, for us, for Arcadia.
I agree. Let's say I help. What do I get out of it?
For one, having the allied might of their forces at your back when facing down the Protectorate. If that's not sufficient, perhaps some additional incentive could also be provided. And if you might consider an appeal to your better nature, ending the conflict between Auntie's Choice and the Order would have untold benefits for all Arcadia.
I understand.
Farewell. I would say good luck, but I put no stock in chance, only probability. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Okie dokie. That was cool. You just live in a fucking sarcophagus?
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its
The fuck are you on about?
Provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
I can help you so long as I receive something in return.
You must have suffered greatly in your life to have developed such a mercenary attitude. But I certainly will not contest an exchange of mutual aid. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, Third Presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, Supreme Calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Honored to meet you. I already know who you are. I got your message back. President. Silent. Quite the entrance. What's the machine you were in?
My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind.
Neat. Can I try it out?
It's a rather personal apparatus, customized to my biological measurements. Would you ask to try on a stranger's undersuit?
Yes.
Perhaps you would. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
Thank you. I'll accept a trophy too if you're handing them out.
Sorry to disappoint. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come
Greater
to
than my
attention
trophy?
that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
Working with Gertie and all to negotiate a truce.
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
I consider you a wise leader, Bishop, wise enough to see the potential benefits here. You and Auntie should sit down and hash things out. Second thought, this was dumb.
Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider.
Yeah, I want you two to work together.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition, if the plan wills it. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote conference could be a viable alternative. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation.
Do whatever it takes to earn. Bad odds have never stopped me before.
Ignoring probability is not the boast you think it is. Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then. My time is yours, for the moment. May you
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Fair enough. Well, we spoke with Ruth. There's too many people in here for me to pickpocket, so I can try.
Something down there?
Yes.
Something down there?
Yes. Yeah. Oh. That was enlightened.
I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance with the plan.
Now we have to get back to helping Auntie Cleo. We'll break the strike before. Supply? We've already helped them enough. We you need to go rendezvous with. So we can't do that. Hello? Well, you're not nearly as psychotic as I thought you were.
You. I don't know you. But you, I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to Cloister before. It's cold.
What is wrong with you? Boy, damn it! Did they mentally refresh you?
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to do something you really don't want to do.
This is a trap, isn't it?
Yes. There are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Explain yourself.
I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the exalted leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die. I'm sorry, Asa.
Really sorry.
Absolutely not. We don't need his help. We should just kill him and get on with the Sentinel killing. If we die, At least I'll be taking a great many of them with us.
Fair enough. Force my...
Did you not hear me?
Sentinels! Target confirmed! Sentinels! The target is here!
I can't believe the Exalted Leader sent Severin as bait. Not to mention betraying the Dawn to save her own life. What a coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The Exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by accessing their comm system.
Okay.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Fortunately, we don't need to worry about hacking their systems.
Of course. Make sure it works then.
Well, we won't need your expertise. You see, my parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms. I did mention all the killing, didn't I?
Yes, of course you did. We'll get you some answers. And we'll take all of that. Now we gotta go over there. Do her quest. Only way we're gonna get anything done is if the companions are happy. Make our way through. Yeah, there's a road gonna go up there. Oh. Plenty of scrap through that. Now, if only they were smarter. I'll have to do an explosives, like, just killing everyone run. Where I'm not suave, I can't talk my way through everything, but I'll just be blowing motherfuckers up. Yep. Everyone's dead. It's an easy little bit of scrapper hunting.
show up.
They've got stuff for me to search. They've got plenty of ammo.
Here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
Oh, what do you know?
Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here.
I'll take everything you have. That's funny. She didn't seem to care that I just stole everything around her. That's perfect. Hello.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Not anyone. I never thought anyone could make Marisol squirm like that.
Yes, these are my colleagues. They assisted me in a matter regarding a conspiracy headed by a cabal. It was all rather involved. My identity became revealed after I'd been undercover for a considerable time.
You were flushed out? What other low probability events have occurred since... Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anais Bujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anais Bujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Commander Jimothy Extraordinaire. Time to put your cards out on the table, Marisol. See if your luck still holds.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Okay, good almost apology. All done and time to go.
Did you? You continued your research. On your own.
I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. And there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
That's not promising.
I mean, microbes, mantisaurs,
Saltuna might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
Research was destroyed, right?
All my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in.
Have to wipe them out.
Will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
We should head there immediately.
I need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime. Oh yes, I'll stay put here. That seems exceedingly likely.
Supplies are right. So we can go grab those missing supplies. That was dumb.
Unnecessary vulnerabilities identified.
Hey, leveled up. Okay. Obviously, my speech needs to go. Still missing some speech options. Oh. Okay. Mega Mantisaur.
Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Let down fire. Investigating hostile intentions.
Found the supply crate. Oh, the Mangler. Hello.
Need to finish recharging them. Torpificator discharged. Mitigating the threat. Torpification in progress. Suffered extensive damage. Have a fix up.
No.
Torpification in progress. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Ruggedation. You use the inhaler so much you become reliant. Individual uses are no longer as potent, but you built up a tolerance from it. I'll take that because now I get less toxicity. Oh, so it was just hanging out back here. Turn in this side mission. Yeah, that was good. That was a good little extra XP farm there. Find your supplies.
Find them supplies yet?
Yep.
Merciful law, I reckon the troops will be glad to hear it. Just hand that over and I'll sign off on your pay.
Think about hazard pay getting all the monsters you failed to mention.
Oh yeah, forgot about those. Sometimes the old human noggin does strange things. Must be on account of my feet hurting so mightily without them shoe cushions.
I'm sorry, but did you just send me blindly into a pile of monsters for padded inserts?
Yes, but they're really good padded inserts.
You know what? I think I'm going to hold on to this.
Of course.
I won't.
No more fussing about. One standard fee as agreed.
All the way down there. But I mean, Auntie's Choice shouldn't attack me down there. They don't necessarily hate me.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grass play ahead. Though you stay on the road, the ice caves conceal.
Hayes, can you hear me?
Hayes, your family is depending on you.
Hello.
I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I... wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here.
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Then we definitely can't afford it. Best you look for some officers that can line your pockets for whatever scant service you provide.
Oh wait, tell me what's wrong inside if I need payment.
Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a Huntington stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks and agitates. This fucker's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent.
Okay. Was he hurt?
The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall.
Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground. And after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
More than simply reciting random.
Neither's been of any use.
Crabble crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty. Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach.
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner. Sadly, thank you for trying.
Okay, so I can't help. Yep. I am no use of assistance.
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.
You work for Auntie's Choice.
Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Team's presently occupying these premises, but haven't fully brought them to heel, per se. Say, you look like some sort of rogue former member of the Order. Maybe you can tell us what this place is supposed to be.
Me? Part of the Order? Oh, no, dear. I assure you I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and sciencey-looking accessories. I shall update my wardrobe to avoid such confusion.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. As far as we can tell, Order's been cleared out for some time. If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here.
Fortunately, Orange is highly called. Good business conduct. Orthodox.
That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
Be in and out before you know it.
Uh-huh. Sure you will. Yeah, well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies. Then we can step over your cadavers, maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die. Which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Okay.
Got some test brats volunteering to jump into that metal. One big test train.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
I can see you.
Yes, I do as well. Have you found anything?
Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Any idea where we should go?
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
Anything else we
Might
need
be
to know?
worth rummaging about a bit as we go.
Well then,
Anais,
I expected such.
I am not doubting your ability.
Fine. Go.
I'll hang back a moment while wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Yes. That didn't work. Ah, under here. Okay. Huh? Well, that all worked out a lot better than expected. Well, only got like 18 bits on him.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intents. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our
Hello.
offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity was quite adversely affected.
Thank you. This is a mistake.
I still...
Phew. Well, that's a relief. Didn't think I'd ever get free. Oh, but of course. This is all the bits I have on me. Not much, but thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is a mistake.
Elza, you don't want to stand on that.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
Wow, that's a lot to go through. We're not going through that right now. What you need to do is disable the traps, though. I mean, I missed it. There's probably a, yep, there it is. Burn down rooms.
Oh, yes, that's open. Security around here was tighter in my day.
Hack 17, seriously?
Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. No, we're not exactly friends at present, but, temporary truce, perhaps? Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh, really? Do continue.
Despite the signs on the way up, our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal, as in no witnesses.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here.
Let's hear your offer.
Nothing elaborate. Bits. A bunch of them. Enough to buy yourself something nice.
You're not seriously considering this, are you? These two-faced snake oil peddlers are incapable of making an honest deal.
What exactly are you planning to do with it?
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. we may conceivably utilize some information in the possible formation of potential new products. No harm to you or anyone.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Your offer stands will leave you time-wasting controversies. The rest revert.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental recreations possess untapped commercial potential. I accept. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors. Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here and we'll settle up.
Never pegged you as such an opportunist. But perhaps there's more to this play than I'm seeing. Perhaps I should be relieved Auntie's Choice didn't get anything universe-threatening.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over. Finally.
Yay.
I'm sorry. But I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study. There's at least one set of copies out there. I can't promise that, but... Request noted. Give me some time. I'll find them.
What do you need from me?
To go on and live your life. Round other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack. We'll settle the rest.
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again without a fight.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here first.
Fair enough.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can see we'll have our hands full digging through.
Suppose this is goodbye.
Take care now
I'd
here.
say keep out of trouble. Been
so we're good.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Because saving whoever you are.
Goodbye, Anais. Appreciate your support. I suppose you remain on my good side. May the plan...
Yay. Another problem solved. We should be able to talk to Auntie now, but we do have other missions to do, but that'll be next time. Thank you all for joining me here. I gotta start getting ready for work, so, you know, we'll be back tomorrow. Anyway, later.